We're joined by head volleyball coach Jason Reed. Coach, how are you today?
Doing well, how are you?
Great, thanks.
Good.
Well, looking at this year, it's your first year, what has the adjustment been like coming onto campus and having these new girls and whatnot?
Well, the adjustment personally has been fantastic. The people that are here are great people. I love the team. They're very competitive and they're very driven. So it's been an easy transition in that respect. Getting to the point now where we're ready to play, and we're looking forward to the season. We're looking forward to starting soon.
What are you most looking forward to about this season?
Well, I think finding where we're at. Going into the season, we come in very well respected by our peers. The girls had a great run last year, and so I know they're hungry to get back. And so I think with all the expectations and all the things that we have going for us, it's fun. The test is finally here, and that's exciting to kind of see where exactly we are with where we're at. Okay?
Most know you as a passionate individual, a passionate coach. How are you looking to pass that on to your team?
Obviously, I'm joking with the head shake. I am passionate about volleyball, and I think that it's not something that I can hide, and it's not something that I try to push underneath. That's who I am, and I think that just by being myself, sometimes that goes on to other people. And at the same time, I want them to be who they are, and if that's not who they are, that's fine. But I think that when you're around somebody that's kind of outgoing and talkative, sometimes that goes as well.
What would you say some of your goals and expectations are for this year?
We have really high expectations in our conference. We were picked to finish first. I know the girls have that same expectation to finish first in the conference. They have the expectation to have a great showing at the regional tournament, and then to hopefully make it to the national tournament as well.
What would you personally like to see come out of this program as it's your first year?
I think going in, and whether I was here or anywhere else, and I think this is probably the same for most coaches across the country, we want to make the team better. And so when I came in here and the team had the great run, they've got great kids, they graduated some great players, the expectation every year is to get better. And so if we went to the Final Four last year and the Elite Eight, then our goal is to try and do a little bit better than that. So that'll be our goal, is to make us a better team than what we were last year.
With only 2 seniors on the team, how are you looking to help them guide the team and lead the team and make them better?
Well, to start, the girls have done an exceptional job. Kenzie and Brittany both have done a lot on their own, and so for them, it's hopefully giving them a couple of tools that maybe they're lacking, or helping polishing some of the things that they're lacking to help them guide. They're doing a great job on their own, and so it's little pieces here and there of footnotes. Hey, maybe this will work, or maybe that will work. They're doing it on their own, and they're doing a great job.
You talked a little bit about last year, the team making the appearance at the Final Four. Do you think that this adds pressure to this team, or adds a little bit of motivation, and how are they using that to do well this season?
Pressure is good. If there's not pressure, then why are we playing? And so the pressure is a good thing that can help us get better. I think it's our job as coaches to make sure that we are not letting that pressure be a negative thing. We want to use the so-called pressure from everybody else to make sure that we're staying on task every day, we're getting better in the gym. We like that. Pressure's good. If there wasn't pressure, this would be the wrong place. And there's there, so that's good.
Your team was recently ranked number 9 in the nation and number 1 in the GLVC. What do these rankings mean to you, and how do you think that they have changed your outlook or attitude toward this coming season?
It's a great honor. Being number 9, recognized by our peers is a wonderful thing. Being picked by our coaches is a wonderful thing, but all these things are on paper, and we have to prove it. And so even if we were picked last or 4th or whatever, those things are almost separate from what our goals are. We want to make sure that, like I said earlier, we're getting better. It necessarily hasn't changed our outlook on the season or our outlook on what we have in the gym. Our goal is to try to get better every day at volleyball, to try to make a great run, and the rankings are almost an aside.
What aspects of this year's team do you think make it a different team from last year?
The team last year had 3 great seniors that left, and statistically, we lost a lot that way. I think that this group right now got that taste with their leadership of that Final Four, the Elite Eight, and I think that they're hungry alongside of that, I think the group that we have now is very tight-knit, and I think that what we may have lost in statistical kills, blocks, and digs, and that sort of thing, we're going to make up with some unity, and I think some other people are going to step up as well. It's going to be an exciting ride.
What would you say is this team's biggest threat to the rest of the conference?
I would have to say that the best thing that we have going for us to date is our defense. It is hard to score a point, or at least from what I can tell right now, on either side. And we've gone some split teams, and we've gone A side and B side, and it doesn't matter who we put on the floor. They take defending their floor very seriously. And I think that that's going to be hopefully a staple of who we are. It's a pretty gritty defense.
Coach, what do fans have to look forward to this season?
Well, I think you're going to see some long rallies. I think that you're going to see a fast, high-powered offense. We're going to hopefully be very spread with what we do offensively. We're going to serve tough, aggressive. I guess if I had to put one word on it, we would be an aggressive team, whether it's serving, whether it's defense, whether it's offense. We're going to come at you, and hopefully we're going to take those risks in hopes of a high reward.
Well, the Greyhounds kick off their season September 6th at Concordia St. Paul against Wayne State.